Ian from Mid-America Prep. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Now, this video is about extra ammunition and storing extra ammunition. A lot of people have plenty of ammunition backed up and stored up and ready for the case where you're going to need it. Now, that being said, I'm doing some organization today, and right here I have about a quarter of my ammo inventory, ranging from 12 gauge to 7.62 by 39 to 5.56, 223, 38, and 12 gauge, 22 slugs, buckshot, 30-06, 308. I have it all organized in different ammo cans, but the thing is that if the shit hits the fan and the situation is just so crazy that I actually have to leave town or leave my post, I can't take all this ammunition with me. I cannot take all this at all. And so, you know, being that said, I could throw all this in my Jeep and run out of town, but what's the point of taking a box of 38 Special or a box of 5.56 if I'm not taking a 38 Special or an AR-15 or a bolt action 223 or 5.56? What's the point of taking it? So I have here bug out ammunition. This is the bug out ammo can that I have made up. I made it about 5 years ago, and it's been sitting in my safe. I mean, I've transported it 3 or 4 times, but it's been the same for 4 or 5 years. I'm pretty sure about 5 years. Anyways, in this can I have labeled on top, in the front, and both sides. And on the sides I have this label here posted, and this just gives a quick rundown as to what's in there. Now, if you notice, there's a variance of ammunition, but not a whole lot of each one. The only thing that really has a lot of is 22. Now, in my bug out bag, I actually have a little 22 pistol, so that's where my 22 is going to be coming in handy, because I'm going to take my AK if I have to, with a bunch of fully loaded magazines, and then probably a shotgun and my Glock. That is a Glock 19 and 9mm. So if you saw there, 200 rounds of 9mm. I'm gonna have a variance of what I need. Now, if the case is really bad, I may not have all these firearms. I'm for sure going to have a 9mm of some sort and an AK, and so I've got a little bit of extra ammo for each, and the rest I can either barter off or whatever. But being that I have a 22 pistol in my bug out bag, that'll be good to have this. But anyway, so I got 200 rounds of 9mm, all vacuum packed. It is loose now, but it's watertight for the most part. On top of the ammo can, which is air and watertight for the most part. I got some slugs. This is buckshot there, 9 pellet, double up buck. Some PDX-1, which are slug and buckshot mix. Has 3, maybe, I don't know, it's 3 or 6 buckshot, and then a slug behind it. That is some mean stuff. Good for home defense. Some extra bird shot. 60 rounds of hollow point 223. I don't have an AR at this time. I do have a bolt action 223, and I may take it, but in case I don't, I've got this to give to somebody, or barter for more ammunition at another store, or I can take my 223. I've got 550 round box of 22, which when I bought this box, it was probably around $15 or less. You'll never see that again for that price. I actually just bought 300 rounds of CCI mini mags from Cabela's, a surprising purchase at that, for $25. And this is twice as many rounds and plenty cheaper. This is many moons ago. I've got 3 boxes of 25 round universal, I think it's 12 gauge, 1 1/8 shot, 2 3/4 shells. Nothing too crazy, but it's good for hunting or self-defense for sure. I've got 5 slugs, 5 roll buck double lots, 9 pellets, 100 rounds of, the camera would focus in there, maybe. Anyways, 100 rounds of 7.62 by 39, My camera is not doing a very good job right now. There we go. Got 100 rounds of 7.62 by 39. Being that my primary weapon will be an AK, I will have fully loaded mags, and so this will get me 3 mags and 10 rounds worth of ammunition extra on top of my 6 mags I carry anyways. And then over here I have a box of CCI Quiet 22, good for varmint hunting or two-legged predator varmint hunting. This is good stuff. It came out about 3 years ago, and if you can find this stuff anymore for what I paid, well, my lady Mary Beth, she didn't price it for me. And then I paid $2 a box for this when it first came out, and that was before, well, must have been well before 2012, so 2011 I think, so 4 years ago. 2 boxes of CCI Stingers. This one I had to open up at a friend's house to show him, and I let him shoot him. But good for your quality 22s, and my bug out bag has a 22 at that in it, so it'll be good to go carrying that. And then 3 boxes, maybe 4 boxes of just regular standard 22. This is 40 grain round nose Federal, and I bought that, God, so many years ago. It's crazy to think how much money a person doesn't spend. But I started buying ammunition when I could, whenever I could, and like if you can just see this table here, this is just a quarter of what I have, and that is many years of just, you know, a couple of boxes at a time of purchasing, and it saved me. I spent a little bit more money in the long run, you know, when I go and buy 2 boxes of 22 instead of buying a bulk box of 10,000 rounds or whatever, a 22. There's no money, you know. I mean, I'm saving money, but I'm spending more money at the same time, if that makes any sense. I'm spending less at one time, but a little bit more over time. And that's what the prepper needs to do, is, especially a low-budget prepper, is need to know how to spend money. And so, if you need ammunition, do it right, and do it the first time right. I mean, don't... I buy my ammo when I know it's going to be the cheapest at the time. Like this 9mm, this is actually some, not a Spear, you know, by CCI 9mm that I purchased I bought 30,000 rounds of this for $150 just before 2012 and Sandy Hook and all that crap. For 1,000 rounds I spent $150, and that was a good deal. I bought this from ammoforsale.com, and that went up to $300 and $350, and now it's around $250 for 1,000 rounds. And so I have plenty of this left from my last 1,000 round batch, and I just dispersed it in little packages of 5 because the wooden boxes, or the wooden boxes, the cardboard boxes I don't like because you can't form it to however you want to, you know, pack it. So anyway, bug out ammunition. Make sure you get some. If you don't, start it now, because you will need it someday, and you'll regret it when you don't have it. So anyways, Ian from Mid-America Prep, thanks for tuning in, and you guys be safe.